We don't want them here either. It's bad enough with these unionists and what are they called? Republican, the IRA and the unionists squaring off against each other here in Scotland. I mean, what for? This isn't their country. They need to get the fuck out. Take your fight where it belongs, England and Northern Ireland. Fucking sort it out there and get the fuck out of Scotland. So we won't be welcoming these people. This one as well, actually stolen that one. Having a little rant there, you could say. But look, this one's familiar. You see, you don't belong here, and I'll tell you why you don't belong here, because you segregate your very selves from the rest of Scottish society. And we're telling you to fuck off now, because we can see what you're up to. I was thinking about this one, but I was also thinking about Peter O'Toole. He might not, well, his family might not be too pleased hearing that. I'm not sure, but I think if he's Catholic or Protestant, they tend to be the most offended by the Jews. Didn't bother me before, but what I'm finding is there's people like this involved in sex offences that go back to when I was a kid, and even how they dress. You see, and there's this hat. I don't know if this is relevant, but there were people like dressed with these hats following me around, and there's been people with these hats that have been a problem. I mean, I used to like them, but I'm starting to discover that their friendliness towards me. I mean, my indifference. I wasn't even bothered. Jews, what the Jews did, where and when, had nothing to do with me. But now it is. Although that stuff, I should say, the historical stuff, nothing to do with me, other than the child sexual exploitation and illegal medical research and financial abuse. This one here as well. Get his picture. Just keep an eye on that one as well. Okay. He's familiar too. But they were actually trying to run all the services here in Edinburgh. There might still be, like it's their exclusive, their religious right to control who gets into the libraries, the Central Library and all the others. And the Christians are just as bad, incidentally. They are just as bad. So I see a lot of appearances here that, including the hat, less so these skull caps. I wouldn't say they're relevant. They might be, actually. I don't know. But at the moment, I don't think so. But yeah, these people, I'm wondering even if some of them are posture, because this one actually is the posture's been copied. Because this one reminds me of Gordon Mann and others back when I was still a kid, actually. This one, look. I won't say much about that one because there's a resemblance to people like, those religious films. They should have taken them alive. They're fucking cowards. I mean, what they should do is have somebody with one of those, like that thing that launches a T-shirt at those festivals. But there's an arsehole that claims to have invented that. I doubt it. It looks like one of those things they used to launch grappling hooks in the Normandy landings when they had to scale a cliff. No, I don't think they're very clever. Yeah. So Dolby is another name. I think this is a cleanup. I'm telling you. Kravitz, but that's like Lenny Kravitz. Now, I was saying Levy. So names, things I've said, Chevy to the Levy and Whiskey and Rhyme, things like that, the songs they sing. And they're trying to see if I know them as well, even when they sing those songs. So that's Scotsman Lounge, that'd be worth looking into historically. Even back to when it first became a pub, if it wasn't a pub back in 1965. So yeah, he's familiar. He's worth looking into his background and others. Here, yeah, I've been noticing place names as well. He's the number one person I recognise. I don't know if he's short or tall, if that's a short stature person there, or his kids or whatever. But he is definitely of interest in appearance. All I'm saying at the moment about him is two things. The person that assaulted me, well, the person that assaulted me in the church came into the church, didn't think he would get away with it, and Keith had invited him in for it, and they were saying, you shouldn't be here. Wasn't a stray bullet. There's a couple of useless fuckers. They shot the man because they're fucking useless. So they can, if these are these kids, they've got a very good case against the police, and they should exploit it. Fucking useless cunts. They've been told about it. See, gun trigger happy, they just want to kill people. They don't want a big picture. They want to keep it as low key as possible. So I'm saying, see this National Schizophrenics Fellowship, Mind and all that, I want the Jews kicked out. But at the same time, you've got these Muslims with a problem, especially a drug problem. They don't get in either. And that includes the Christians with their fucking drug problems. You can't call yourself a schizophrenic or anything else, a manic depression or any other mental illness if you're on fucking drugs. And I'm talking about the illicit types like Northern Psychotic and whatever the fuck else, skunk and this, that and the other. They keep fucking pushing around as a natural remedy. Well, it certainly is a painkiller. That's for fucking sure. There you go, fake. They should have just taken a chance and fucking shot him in the face with one of those bean bags I've been talking about. So you get one like a big cloth ball